Hey everybody, hope you're doing okay. And today I wanted to talk about my weight loss journey because it's been a huge goal of mine for the past 2 years. I really should say a year and a half because for about half a year out of my last relationship, I didn't really do anything. I was kind of just in recovery mode. But after that, I was like, you know what? I want to take care of my body. I want to look better. I want to feel better. And so I started this year and a half weight loss journey, and it's going to continue on. And it's not really even just a full weight loss journey. It's building muscle. It's becoming more fit. It's stuff like that. I think you can tell. Actually, the shirt I have today actually really kind of flatters my appearance a little bit better than say other shirts I've worn in other videos. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it just a little bit. So first of all, if you haven't read the title of this video, which is, honestly, it's a little clickbaity, but it's also true. I lost 30 pounds in 30 days, which is like, it's amazing weight loss gain. It's also like kind of an unhealthy weight loss gain if say I was about to go that route again for say this month. Oh, I'm going to lose another 30 pounds. You do have to be careful about losing too much weight all at once. I was okay to lose 30 pounds in 30 days because I had a lot of excess body fat, so it worked out for me, and fortunately I haven't had any negative side effects of it yet. I will let you guys know if that does end up happening. But just kind of keep in mind that when you are losing weight, you want to lose probably about somewhere between 5 to 10 a week. So the fact that I lost 30 pounds in 30 days is a little kind of extreme. And actually not even 5 to 10 a week. I would say like maybe 5 to 10 every 2 weeks to be in a healthy, safe mindset. Just because, like, it's great when people lose weight, but if you lose it too fast, then your body kind of does this weird thing where it's trying to adjust to the fact that it's losing all this weight, and it can throw your entire immune system off whack, your entire balance system off whack as well, so just be careful about that. But like I said, I was fortunate that no bad side effects really occurred after this, and it's been about a week since I've done that whole losing 30 pounds in 30 days, so I am absolutely fine right now. Again, I'll let you guys know if that changes, but I don't foresee it changing. So, little disclaimer. Obviously, like I said, I've been working out for about a year and a half. Most of the year and a half up until about last month was focusing on muscle build and not really like weight loss. And it's really important to highlight that because when you're building muscle, you're losing fat pounds, but you're not really like losing weight, if that really makes sense. What you're doing is you're just converting the fat cells into lean cells, which are the muscular part, and that basically is building up the amount of lean weight you have as opposed to fat weight you have. So kind of keep that in mind. And the reason I say this is because as human beings, we need a certain percentage of body fat in order for our bodies to function normally. Women need more than men because they have a different body structure, basically, than men do. Men can get away with lower body fat percentages. Women need about 7% on average higher than men do at every kind of range in order to have their bodies function normally. So keep that in mind when you are doing some weight loss journey. First of all, consult with your physician. That is what I always recommend for everyone who is looking to lose weight. I've consulted with my primary care physician, and he approved basically my entire regimen that I've been doing. I made sure that he approved it before I started doing it because I didn't want to do anything that was also negative for my body while I'm trying to do it in the name of making my body feel better. Secondly, I was on Keto Diet for about 2 months before quarantine, so I was already in the position to lose body fat really quickly because my body had already become accustomed to being able to lose fat. That being said, you can still make your body accustomed to lose fat. You just got to A, cut a lot of breads, carbs, and stuff like that. And B, cut a lot of sugars. What you really want to go for in a diet is like kind of high fat, high protein. And I know it feels conducive to say like, oh, you want more fats when you're trying to lose weight, but that's how you are conditioning your body in order to lose the fat. Because once it goes through your backup carbs, it's like, what do I take from this? Fat. It takes the fat away. So that's why a lot of keto diets are high fat, high protein, low carb diets. And just kind of keep that in mind. Again, consult with your primary care physician before you attempt to do any weight loss journey. But I'm sure you guys are ready to get into the meat of the matter, which is how did I lose 30 pounds in 30 days? Well, first off, I've kind of already said it in the disclaimer. My body was already in a position to lose weight if I really went for it, and I would decide to go for it. So a lot of that comes from being motivated, being kind of self-disciplined as well. Because I mean, I love cheesecake as much as the next person, and like sometimes I just gotta say no to the cheesecake. It's a little difficult, but you can do it. Have cheesecake like maybe once every 2 weeks instead of like, oh, I'll have cheesecake once a week or something like that. Just kind of keep in mind what you're putting inside your body. What you put inside your body is also going to help with the fuel that you are using to kind of work out your body, is what I'm saying. So motivation and diet are a big part of it, and that is why I've been able to lose a lot of weight. I haven't ate fast food in a long time. I know fast food's bad for me, but I was getting away with some of it through keto. So I haven't ate fast food in a long time. I have not had really any carbs or sugars necessarily. I think maybe we made spaghetti once last month, and that's it. But not really any. I haven't really had any high carb foods, which is good. I've still kind of stuck to a lot of proteins, a lot of fats, a lot of veggies. I'll have a fruit every now and then, but again, that's kind of adding sugar into your body, so you just got to be careful with how much fruit you actually do intake into your body when you're trying to lose weight. And then, lastly, my exercise workout shifted a lot from muscle building to cardio and core work, as opposed to, like, muscle building, like lifting weights and stuff like that. I decided to do a lot of cardio and core work, so I pretty much implemented a 3-mile daily walk every single day, and it's actually about 3.5 miles. I actually measured it. I use Google Maps, so, take that as you will, but I measured the distance with Google Maps, and to there and back is about 3.5, it's about 3.5 miles. So I do about a 3.5 mile walk every single day. Obviously, if you're trying to do a longer walk, you need to build up to it. I had been swimming before basically the swimming pools were closed, so I still had that cardio endurance. So a 3.5 mile walk was not that much to add onto it. I do try and walk at a pretty decent pace. I don't jog or run necessarily because I don't want to lose the endurance and I don't want to get overly tired. I don't feel like I'm personally up for being able to do a 3.5 mile jog or run, but a 3.5 mile walk is pretty much doable for me. So that's pretty easily for me to do every day. So I do that, and then I get home, I take an hour break, I kind of refresh, I drink water. Oh, that's another thing. Stay away from sugared drinks if you are going to be trying to lose weight. Water is your friend. Water is amazing. You can have tea if you need a little bit of flavor, or there's also flavored waters that don't have any additional sugar that you can also do, so just kind of keep that in mind as well. So, yeah, I get home, I take about an hour break, drink some water, and then I go do my core work, whether that's a plank, a ab crunch, a twist, whatever I feel like doing that day, I go ahead and do that. I do about 100 reps of that, and then I'm good. Like, that's it. I just walk my 3.5 mile walk, and I do my core work, and then I feel great. My stomach hates me, or at least it did for the first few days, like about the first week or so. Yeah, I mean, like, I was in pain here for the first week, but that just meant that I was working out muscles that I hadn't worked out in a long time. Now that I do it, I really don't feel anything. As long as you're consistent, you can probably lose a decent amount of weight. I had a lot of body fat weight to lose. I am actually gaining more muscle weight in this area, so I need to try and tone it down a bit because I am, again, gaining weight because I'm gaining muscle instead of fat. Muscle technically weighs more than fat, so just kind of keep that in mind as well. I need to, personally, maybe I don't need to go for the full 3.5 mile walk. Maybe I can limit it down to 3. I'm not really sure yet how I'm going to prevent me kind of like gaining weight again from gaining muscle. I guess it doesn't matter really necessarily, but I would like to be at a lower weight than, say, I am. So, yeah, again, I lost 30 pounds in 30 days just by basically doing these things. Results are going to vary. Everyone's body's different. It's not like I'm going to sit here and say, oh, you too can lose 30 pounds in 30 days. You might lose more. You might lose yet less. It just kind of depends on how your body's built. My body was built to where I could lose 30 pounds in 30 days. So I guess that's good for me. But I'm not going to sit here and preach, because a lot of people who do these fitness challenges that they see are just to get into fitness in the first place, try and like preach to you that, oh, I mean, like anyone can lose 10 pounds in like a week, or anyone can lose 30 pounds in 30 days. No, I'm not going to do that. Everyone's body's different. Your body's different than mine. My body's different than, say, some other person's. Everyone loses weight at a different rate. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you haven't lost 30 pounds in 30 days, don't feel too bad about yourself. I always like to say measure waistline, don't measure pounds, because the waistline is really what you're concerned about, not really the pounds when you actually think about it, because you either want to fit into like high school pants that you used to fit into or something like that. So just keep that in mind. But that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have you guys ever done any fitness challenges and lost a good amount of weight during that time? I would love to hear it. If you guys have a fitness challenge that you want me to try and honestly rate, I will do so, to be quite frank. I will sit down, I'll analyze the fitness challenge, and then I'll come back with the results of said fitness challenge. So we will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, and goodbye.